Jabe, you are early. How are you?
Is it a crime?
Not really. It's only that it's not like you.
How well do you think you know me, Atito?
Just a bit. I wish you could let me, know you more.
Just drop it, Atito.
You still think
I said just drop it.
If you insist.
He's not here yet. Why is no one answering me?
Clearly you have lost your mind. Is that how you talk to people?
Atito, not every time you want to talk to people you follow protocol. Sijui ate Your Excellency, sijui ate Mr. Governor, sijui ate MCA, sijui ate Major of the Army. Hadi saa gapi? At times you need to say what is important.
That is not all what I mean.
And what did you exactly mean?
It is good to know how people are doing before you start conversation.
But I can clearly see you are aware. Otherwise, haungekuwa hapa.
Never assume.
Okay, Hazikan.
Who?
My brother, Mr. Getoch, Christopher Moroji, my new boss.
I never expected you can also be such a bootlegger.
Ate bootlegger? Who? Me? Even me, I never thought that you could once have your facts long.
So what is with you referring to Kitova as your brother all of a sudden, since the expected money came out?
My friend, sometimes for you to survive, you need to position yourself in the line of money.
Is that so?
And what did you expect?
How are you, Joanne?
I'm fine, thank you.
You were to call me, but you did not. Why?
There's nothing to talk about.
How did it go?
I'm not in any mood to talk right now.
But you asked me to do everything and I did. You were to tell me what transpired.
Must you know what transpired, if I may use your word?
I must know. That is the rule of the game.
So what's the worst thing you will do if I choose not to tell you a word?
Let me tell you one thing, Joanne. You are not the one in control here. It is Miss Scholastica Mosetti.
You wish.
By the way, there is something I did not tell you.
Go ahead. I don't have the whole day listening.
I control them like.
So,
if I decide to jeopardize the deal, it will not even take me 5 minutes to make a call and everything will be over.
Please, go ahead and do so. I even regret ever asking you for that favor to begin with.
So you regret now? After ume benefit, sasa unataka kuvulisha kichwa, si ndio?
Please, Scully. Oh, okay, if you must know, I lost big time.
Don't make a fool out of me. I know everything.
You know nothing, Scully. There's nothing there. There's nothing of interest there. If that's your type, then I'm really so sorry for you.
John, so you still want to meet the old married man?
Not now, Elizabeth.
Yani, you mean you did not listen?
Just stop it. Shut up.
Jaber.
Even you, Tito.
I cannot believe that you still went to those old married men.
Chatput.
Yes.
Did you call him?
Called who?
Who else? Getoch, of course.
I think I left you with him here last week.
Answer the question.
No, I did not call him.
And run how to answer the questions late.
By taking Anju, did you misread him?
And what do you know about reading and misreading people?
By telling him that you get him a lawyer who will fight for his money was misreading.
You mean it got to that?
Imagine, Atito.
Wonders will never cease.
I just hope Kitova is not very tough.
What is baffling me is that you people are so sure that Kitova will get the man.
I do wonder.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Omugwami.
Teacher, can I tell you something about Skoran, John?
It's time to learn, Elizabeth.
Village girl, can't you shut your mouth?
No, Atito. Let her go ahead and tell him.
It's time to learn. Joanne? Joanne, can you put the earphones away? Good. Now we can continue with our topic.
Ati good?
Now, in the balance sheet, there's something called goodwill. Who knows what that is?
Oh, mommy, can I give it a try?
Go ahead.
I think it is the money that you pay to the owner of the building when you are renting, but it is not refundable.
What do you mean it's not refundable?
Hey, because that money is not refunded.
By the way, why should it be refunded when you are still using the room?
You are talking of the rent, but I'm talking about goodwill.
Right. Anybody else with a different explanation? Something maybe more clearer.
Goodwill is the money that...
Hey, who's at the door?
It is us,
Who is us?
members of your class.
Then, if you're supposed to be in here, what are you doing out there?
He doesn't want to enter.
Who?
Don't get this one.
Hey, you either get in or get lost.
Mr. Getouch, my new boss, how are you today? I hope you did not do anything to make him a zombie so that you can squander his money.
Of course I did not.
Do you still need an explanation to that, Kinyanjui?
Can the two of you sit down? Come on, sit. We continue with our lesson. Atito, you were saying?
As I was saying, goodwill is the money.
What's troubling you, Kitova?
I think he's overwhelmed by the thought of having all that money.
Quiet, Kinyanjui.
Kitaba, why are you crying? What is wrong?
Imagine Kenyanchui wanted to give him a lawyer so that he can sue his father if it does not give him his money.
And how do you know that?
They were here talking about it. We even tried to warn them against it because it could have brought a curse to Kitova.
Did you hear that? Kapopi is my witness.
They don't have their facts right.
First things first, Kinyanjui. Kitova, why are you sobbing like a baby in my class?
Change of plan.
Which plan?
I'm the one asking questions here, Kinyanjui.
The original plan has changed.
And which plan was that?
The people who were checking the loot for the railway came and said there are some changes.
Which changes?
In my farm there is water, so they cannot impute. It will not pass there.
Meaning there is no money, eh?
We were removed from the list of those who will be compensated.
I'm very sorry, Kinyanjui's brother.
Atito, you should be very happy instead.
Why?
You know, if the money came and he sued his father, he would have been in a very big problem.
Well, such is life, Kitova. But essentially, you haven't lost anything. Just recollect yourself and move on.
He really had big plans, teacher.
Like I said, he hasn't lost anything. That was just an anticipation which never matured.
But I've been standing with him all along.
Well, that's what you call true friendship, Jacksonian. Keep it up.
By the way, something has just clicked my mind.
What thing?
I think he wants to come up with an idea of how they will now force their names into the list. This guy.
Are you people sure of what you are talking about?
Who? Us.
Yes, you too.
Why will we not be sure?
Oh, you two think that I am a ngo? Huh? After I have bought you supper with my hard-earned money, no one has been picking my course. I think you two went and sat down and came up with an idea to come and fool me.
Wait a minute. How will that benefit them?
One, Getouch will not pay my Xerox money. And two, so that no one borrows his money.
That is absurd thinking, Kinyanjui.
I know people. The many years I have lived in this world doing business, I have seen a lot of manages, thieves, conmen, and most of all, in this hustling business, I have seen a lot of actors.
But that is the truth.
What is the truth?
Me and my family will not be compensated. No money for us.
Is it only your farm that has these issues?
Even Muzyoga, Mwange Mbubi, Gauzi, Carlos, Kaze Wabadevio, even this guy Kamonde.
Who are those?
They are my neighbors.
Poleni sana. But there's always next time.
Azanda, Tushapona.
It is good to be your brother's keeper, not only when you are expecting something from them in return.
And who told you I was expecting something from Kitova?
Did I mention any names?
And why are you looking at me?
Philosophers say the guilty ones throw the first defensive line.
So are you implying that I am guilty?
I did not. Unfortunately, you just did.
Okay, enough, Tito and Jacksonian.
Kumbe, it is not good to put all your eggs in one basket.
What do you mean, Scholar?
I mean, the way Kitoba was even thinking of getting married when he gets all his money.
I still don't get you.
What I mean, Mwalimu, is that Kitoba had all his plans ready for takeoff. I wish he could have preserved some plans for future. By now, he could not be facing a big disappointment like this.
We are done with that topic, Moseti.
Mwalimu, do you know even said even if I was the only lady left in the world, he could not even think of marrying me. He said I was a gold digger.
Even me.
What about you, Elizabeth?
He said he will not marry me, Madam Elizabeth Ogeto, even if I'm a working class woman.
Looks like there's a lot that went on within a blinking of an eye.
You can say that, teacher. I saw all the madness and craziness you can expect in a year, all combined in 10 minutes.
Now you are abusing us, eh?
Abusing who and who?
Why are you calling us crazy and mad people?
Did you not hear what I told your fellow brother?
My 7 brothers are in Nigeshagi. I don't have a single brother or sister here.
You mean Kitova has ceased to be your dear brother?
He just wanted his money, not his brotherhood.
Ogeto, can you stop talking on behalf of me?
She's just calling a spade a spade.
Not a big spoon.
Hey, let's put that to rest and continue the lesson.
Omwami, is Ivara not coming to class today?
You're in a better position to tell me that?
No, I don't know. And the way I wanted to talk to him about something.
Well, does anybody know Farah's whereabouts?
He called me and said he will not come to class today.
Did he give any reasons?
Apparently, he goes for some weird checkups out of town, so his return date coincided with today's lesson.
Weird checkups? What do you mean?
I don't know. He said something like having issues with his eyesight, so he has to travel to Elwalk, where he's under constant surveillance and medication.
You mean he can still go blind?
Why don't you ask him that yourself when he's back?
Well, I think your question has been answered, Zakayo, right?
Yes, Omwami, thank you very much. We can now continue learning.
Right. Okay, looks like that will be the end of it today. Once again, Pole sana Kitova, but don't be too hard on yourself. Life has to go on. Consider everything that comes your way as some sort of lesson in one way or another.
Yeah, we are together in this.
Learn to speak only when you've been allowed to speak, okay, Jacksonian? That will save you a lot of trouble in future. Having said that, have a lovely week.
Excuse me, Mr. Tisha.
Yes.
You remember the thing that I once had?
Which thing?
The kabom that I had.
Can you just come out and say what it is you're saying, Kinyanjui?
The kabom on my phone. That if I would decide to let it out, it would explode and hurt some people very, very badly. Even maybe changing their lives permanently.
What about it, Kinyanjui?
I was wondering, what do you want me to do with it? Can you help the people in it?
I think you should print it and hang it on the school's notice board for everyone to see. Better still have a conversation with the principal about it. And for the last time, don't try blackmailing me again, Kinyanjui. Otherwise, you'll live to regret it.
Yes, Sakai.
Do you know anything about all that?
The less you intrude into other people's business, the better you will live your life.
So you mean you don't know?
And I don't even want to know.
But I think...
Enough, Sakai. Don't dip your nose where it doesn't belong.
Atito is very right. I should mind my own business, like going to Musemusito Sakao Designs and continue with my heap of work.
Kapupi, wait for me, you go.
My fellow not wife material, wait for me to go.
Getoch, Tell me what you people said was a lie.
And how can it be a lie?
I did not ask you.
Don't you have some sympathy? He is very disappointed.
The more you are trying to convince me, the more I can smell and sense danger.
I can't lie to you, Kinyanju. You can even go and ask my father. We're not given anything.
Getoch, it is okay. I am very, very sorry. But sasa, sijui kama ni kuiba utaiba, ama sijui utatoa wapi. Me, what I need is my money. And don't forget the interest. Biashara imelala sana. So, jipage. And once again, I am very, very sorry.
Let us go, my brother.
You just go, I will remain.
You want to remain alone?
I'm not alone. I'm with the angels.
Okay.